This is going to be fun. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, I'm yanking that with the impact wrench. It's not even an impact wrench, it's a gun. Here we are with them dum. I'm not even going to try. All that's left is dashboard and the problem with the steering wheel. I just realized, oh my goodness. Here's a statement. Here's an understatement. And here's me telling you it's cold in my garage. Nevertheless, I am more than excited to welcome you to the second part of our Audi TT Mark III rebuild. The plan for this time is to start off where we stopped last time, which was some time ago because holidays got into the way. Apparently there's a leak in my garage. Anyways, plan for today is to get all of the interior out, or at least try to, because yeah, we cannot get the driver's seat out because we cannot move it back and forward. We cannot remove the airbag for the steering wheel because we don't have the key for the car. Practical, isn't it? And then somewhat spontaneously we are going to be working on some other things as well. I would also love to remove the wheels just to assess the damage, because it is going to be really important to get the chassis rolling as soon as possible. It is not at the moment because every wheel has its own direction. I cannot stress enough just how helpful this thing is going to be. I have a feeling. Forgot it last time, so this time I brought it with me. Grab a piece of styrofoam. Whoopsala! Make it comfortable. So watch your ears now, because it's about to get loud. Oh, some really short bolts and lowest setting on my impact wrench. So let's see now. Different story. Okay. Okay. One more. All right. No. Not like it wasn't damaged already. Not ideal, however. Okay. Managed to almost not let it fall. I don't know if you can see. Let's see how. Does not look good. I need to organize wheels somewhere where I know which one goes where, and I don't think I have a good idea. Okay, let's see. Over there. Over here, for example. And yeah, let's see. Not quite the best of ideas. All right, so, okay, yeah. Okay, we got through one of them. Going to the other one. This one is going to be a most problematic one. And let me just quickly move the camera around. I didn't want you to miss this one because this one is going to be a fun one. Let me just make. Yes, let's go. Nice. I don't even know if the batteries are full, but this thing is amazing. Now, I am notorious with wheels, so I have my own tactics or strategy how I remove the wheels. So I like to sit on the ground, car being on the not being on the stands or jacks or whatever, and then just use my feet to hold the wheel, the weight of the wheel, remove everything, and then slowly using my feet, get the wheel out. Maybe not the best of things, but yeah. This is why I thought it was going to be exciting. Ooh, let me not... let me see how good you can... How well can you see the curves on this one? Also, the whole rim has been nicely kissed by a, how do you call it, steering arm or whatever. Then over here we have a really nice crack. So this one is as good as a coffee table. Okay, let me just quickly put this out. Also, yeah, the tire is also gone. Oops. Onto the driver front side, another really unhappy tire, another really unhappy wheel, and I packed the screws for the wheels in a bag just like I told you to. Organization is the key when doing projects like this. Can those screws get damaged when impacted so strongly? I don't know. Leave the comments down below. Alright, so there we go. This thing with feet works perfectly and you never carry the whole weight of the wheel on your hands. All right, let's see this one. Also seen better days. I think any other day would have been better than this one. We are seeing that, I don't know how you manage to do damage like this, but there's a whole part of the wheel, of the rim, missing, and you can see that it has been damaged beyond reason and repair, of course. Tire is a goner as well, as there is a piece missing. Too bad, because I think the tires are actually really high quality. Then again, do we have anything else spectacular to show you? I don't think this is a crack. No, it's just, I don't know, some kind of sketchy tire, car wheel paint. Anyways, moving on. We have one more to go. So let's crack on. Don't step on the cables. Okay. Nice and rusty. The brake discs. All right, one. Okay, that's 4. All right, and now the 5th. So the microphone isn't showing signs of recording, which tells me I might have been mute this whole time, at least for you guys. Ouchie, ouch. This one just might be a good one. Some resale value, maybe. Oh, doesn't look damaged at all. There's a small scratch on the inside. Nothing major. Nothing on the, oh, there's a small scratch on the outside. This one is actually good, so I can sell at least one of them, if not 2. Passenger right side could also be usable. So yeah, those are the wheels. done with that, happy with that. So I'm going to show you what happened on the passenger rear end, because that's something. This is where the fun starts. Most probably can already tell, but I just wanted to show you in detail. Oh, that's really... Okay, we are on the right hand side rear. Plenty of things to see here, but most importantly is this. This is not just how lightly this thing should wobble. And probably because this thing over here snapped right out of the aluminium wheel bearing housing. Just to be able to explain that a bit better, I have bought a replacement part which looks like this, and once you put it where it needs to be, you can see that this thing belongs here. So what happened is, for the love of God, I have no idea what happened, to be quite honest, but this whole bearing, together with the screw and the whole arm, snapped right out of the aluminium wheel bearing housing. Let me try to get a better angle. As you can see, this is probably not OEM or how it's supposed to be. I don't know how this happened, but yeah, this thing just snapped open and ripped the whole bearing out. That's why the rim is scratched on the insides, because this thing underneath scratched on the rim itself. And this is going to be one of the first things we need to repair in order to get the chassis rolling. After some time considering what to do with that wheel and everything, I decided to leave it for now, because I think it's going to take almost the whole video just to get that sorted out, and I would love to do the interior first, as I'm most well rested, so to say, at the moment. So we are back inside of the car. First challenge is to remove the seat. Like I said, because we cannot move it backwards and forwards, it is going to be somewhat difficult to get to the screws to get the thing out. Removing the rest of the center console first. I have already explained in the first episode why it's in this state, because we needed to get to the emergency release of the gear shift. That's why this is the only thing left of the center console. Yes, it is recording. Okay, so this thing on the other side. Yes. And yes. And now, no. Yes! Alright. I'm going to show you what I did. This thing. I pushed it downwards, like this. So it held all of those 3 pins up. And of course, there is another one just at the same length on the other side, which is supposed to lock into the other rail. But yeah, that means that if you push both of them simultaneously, it's going to unlock the seat, so you can move it forwards and backwards. Probably not the most exciting part of the video, watching me suffer. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Probably, ouch, for some of you. Might be even the best part of the video. Watching me suffer. Alright. We are removing the covers on the top of the rails. Oh my goodness, there it is. Okay, there we go. So, just flip the screen. We removed those two pieces that go onto the rails in the front. Now, I need to move the seat forwards all the way. Or maybe I should do the screws. Yeah, I'm going to do the screws right now, just so I don't have to move it forward, backward 10 times. Okay, so we got short, long one, short one, long and short one. M10. I think it's M10, yeah, it's an M10. So it's a multi-spline, triple square, however you want to call it. Yeah, woohoo! Found a 10 cents. So the car is now 10 cents cheaper. Great success. Have managed to find a better angle. This one looks really cool. Yeah, so obviously the driver's seat is now removed. This is where the connectors are at, behind this flap in the floor. Of course, 4 screws, you know that already. And in case you have Bang & Olufsen system, which is like the third and the most expensive option, I don't want to say the best option because most of the people are really unhappy with the quality of the sound. Anyways, Bang & Olufsen system has this thing under the driver's seat, and that is where the amplifier is at. I most probably don't have to do this, but since this is a complete rebuild, I'm going to remove it. Also, I'm really curious how it looks like. Come on. Okay, only 2 10mm screws, and oh, maybe there's a third one. No, it just doesn't want to go out somehow. Okay, there is a catch, most probably. Okay, is the whole thing all right? No. I think wrong way around, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So this thing is actually everything. And this is exactly why people are unhappy with this. Just look at how much corrosion there is under here. Of course, it has to do something with the overall condition of my car, which has been sitting for God knows how long. But it also isn't really well, guarded. Those are the 2 optical cables, also not properly protected. And then there's this big thing over here. So what does that mean is you have to be really careful when you remove this thing, because it goes with the cover. Our next victim is going to be center console. We are going to remove it because that is the most obvious next step. And the plan is probably remove the center console, then remove the door sills, probably move either towards back, get the rest of the back seats out, and then all that's left is dashboard and the problem with the steering wheel. I just realized, oh my goodness. I just realized that the steering wheel looks like a pretzel. The steering wheel is completely bent. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This thing just got so much more expensive. I just wish I could show you, but I mean, it's going to make for a beautiful wall art of some kind, but damn, I really do hope the guy is all right after the whole thing. And that is why you always have to wear your seatbelt, because this all in all looks like, to me, I don't want to say something wrong, but broken cruise control stock, broken, how do you call it, steering column adjusting lever, broken dashboard in the vicinity of where the head usually is, and the bent steering wheel tells me there's been a massive force smashing into the front of the cabin, which only suggests that the person who was driving probably wasn't driving with the seatbelt on. Anyways, I really do hope the guy's okay, or the girl. I'm going to, like I said, continue working on the center console, and as you might have noticed, whatever you cannot see from there, you will be able to see from the top of my head. So let's go. One center console out later. So we need to get all of the screws, label them, put them in their own place, and then we'll check where's what's with what, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. You put the center console there and you make a sketch. Depending on how good of an artist you are, you can see this is the top view. Maybe show that with, this is the top view, this is where the gear shift goes through, and these are the sides. So this is where the small mesh is on the side for the storage, and this is the driver's side. So what do I do now is I just take all of the screws. Just see if I'm doing it. Yeah. And then, for example, I'm going to start with these two small T15s, and then just put a hole through this, through a cardboard, and shove that screw right there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right. So next thing I'm going to do, there were two screws over here. Those two are those two that go over here and on this side, like so. There were 4 nuts going into the storage that I'm going to use a sticky tape to. Then moving on, we had 2 screws over here in the hole of the gear shifter. So put them here, and here comes out really nicely. And then we had 4 more screws that go sideways. They were in here and in here. It doesn't have to be precise, it doesn't have to be really nice. Ooh, it rhymes actually. It just has to be good enough so you know what you did a couple of months ago. And I have to say, I am not the one who invented this. I saw this from a, I think, humble mechanic, Charles. So Charles, thank you so much for that. But it is really a good way to organize everything, and this way you are not going to lose any of your screws, and you will always know exactly if you've put everything back together or not. We are now diving into the abyss of unknown waters, and that is nicely put. I don't know if you can see right now just how bent the whole steering wheel is, but the thing about it is it is locked. We don't have the key. We don't have the lock to put the key in. Even if we had the key, there wouldn't be much we could do. I can access the upper hole because to remove the airbag, there are two holes, and you just need to put something inside and then spring holding the airbag in, and it's a nightmare even with the keys. But without the keys, you're just you could, and really should, call me genius. Got it out? I got it out. So the upper part, no problem at all. I'm going to show you exactly how the mechanism works once I remove the wheel. But what I want to show you is the special tool. And I assume you aren't going to be able to see it. This is an ordinary nail that I've bent like this and then grind off the tip, and then let me see if we can focus. No? Okay, I've grind a little notch in here on the top, on the outer side, so it catches onto the spring, and then I can just, you know, clip it out. Took me some time. It's not the easiest of the jobs, but like I said, usually you have the key, you can turn the wheel around, so this is by far the best thing, and I didn't break anything, which means other than the steering wheel that looks like a pretzel after 4 beers, we are good on most other parts. I'm going to take a small break now, eat a pizza, and then I'll be back to remove the rest of the things. I don't know, maybe this camera can focus, and yeah, I hope I got it right. But yeah, see you right after the break. Lunch break. Half a pizza later, we are ready to continue. I'm really proud of myself on inventing the tools, and that is what this is all about. It's not about having all the tools directly from Audi, so you just need to, you know, use them. It's about going through this journey, having to find out how to do it, having to find out how to make the tools, how to make the best of what you have, and this is what I enjoy the most. It's not about just having a nice car, it's not about having a fast car, it's not just about showing you guys all of this. I really enjoy doing this, and every step in between. Anyways, this is the connector that we actually need to undo. There is a white clip, pull this out, and then pull the whole connector out. Then there is the small one. I think it's for the controls on the airbag. Almost fell down there. So yeah, sometimes what happens is that this on impact, the airbag explodes, of course, just like it should, but it melts this connector because it is too hot, because of the explosion, of course. One airbag removed. Multi-square, multi-spline. Triple square, multi-spline, that's the one. Sound warning. Cover your ears or turn down the volume. Oh, that wasn't really tight. Or this thing is really good. Either one. I need to go put this thing back. All right, now the moment, the third moment of truth. Slowly. Yes, of course, I forgot to make sure you remember the alignment of the wheel, of the steering wheel. But being that most of the things up front are damaged anyways, we are going to have to align the wheel anyways once again. So for now, I am just going to mark where's up. I think this is the best angle. Let me just try to... I don't know if you can see that, but the whole upper portion of the wheel has leaned backwards. On the back side, we are using these two holes, okay? The ones on the, what you would say, 2 and 10 o'clock. Yeah, okay, those two are unused. I don't know, I just hope you can see this. These two springs. Anyways, steering wheel out. What does that mean for us? That means we are putting this screw back here. I don't think this is very important. It usually really is. So usually you just put the tape so this thing doesn't move. We are not going to do that because we need to change the whole part out because it's damaged. And this gives us a great opportunity to try to save the lower cover of the steering column from breaking by undoing the third screw that was covered by a steering wheel. There we have it. Nothing broken. There's nothing there. Okay. And this is where the key is recognized in case it needs to be recognized. All right. Great success so far. Usually you don't have to do this part, but I do. I need to find out just how I get this whole thingy thing out. Yellow connector, which kindly, whoa, this is a big connector, which kindly broke, or at least the security pin broke. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, I don't see any apparent screws on the underside. That is probably because they are on the upper side. Where would the fun part be if there was nothing to suppose? Yes. Yes, that is exactly what we need. We need an M8. This is how you're supposed to remove that. Oh. Somewhat complicated filming with a camera on top of your head. Okay, those screws weren't very tight, which to me indicates they hold only the plastic piece in place. So please, yes. Okay, we do need to take this thing out. Woo! We got it. This is the whole piece. So yeah, what's broken? This is broken. This is the cruise control stalk. Most probably a couple other things, but yeah, it's going to make for a really nice souvenir, this one. All right, you have probably seen me already remove this piece over here, and other pieces of the interior trim when I was making the video on how to swap your rear speakers, but I'm going to do it again this time, just showing you this side, and you are going to suppose that I did the other side as well, just to save us some time and some memory card space. We are going to start by yanking this thing from the front, not from the back, just like I did. Oh, okay, I might have been wrong the whole time. So start from the outer side and just yank it out really fast. Ouch! Having a nice trim removal tool really helps immensely. Next thing to do would be this piece over here. Same procedure. Yank it like you stole it. Okay, it does look like I don't have any clue what I'm doing. Trust me, I've done this a couple of times already. So the point here is that I'm an idiot, because oh, this is going to be fun, because the seat belts are completely locked out. Okay, we do know the procedure. Just like the video with the rear speakers out, you need to yank all of the clips towards the interior of the car, and then slowly but surely pull the whole piece towards the front, because there are a couple of pins over here, really big ones, that slide back there and lock the thing in place. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clips there. Okay, almost all of them. This thing is broken, which was expected, more or less, unwanted. Okay, more or less happy with the results. M12 this time. I'm going to leave. Oh, important thing. Behind the carpet there is a metal sleeve, so make sure not to lose it. All right. Okay, that means we can free this piece of trim from the seat belt, and with that get it out of the car. In order to remove the C-pillar covers, something fell down, you need to remove M10 as well. What's M12 are the seats themselves. Okay, yeah, I'm yanking that with the impact wrench. It's not even an impact wrench. It's a gun. Here we are with them dum. I'm not even going to try to say it out loud. You know what I meant. Okay. Let's see. You have to be careful not to pinch any of the wirings. Okay. That was somewhat. Oh my goodness. Second one. Great job. I'm going to leave that here for now. I'm going to make the small pause in filming because I'm going to do the same thing I did over here on the other side. It's right in front of the camera, so I cannot film really well. And that is going to allow us to remove the other two screws holding the rear seat. We have moved really quickly to the back of the car, in the booty of the car. 17mm nut, and with quite some force is another one. I think it's a bit smaller on the inside of the car, so we are going back there. Whew! That was a task and a half, but we got it out. And the reason I jumped from the front to the back is I want to place the camera right there so you can have a better view of what I'm doing whilst removing the dashboard and everything. But anyways, yeah, it wasn't so bad, except for the fact that it was bad because it weighs like a ton for no apparent reason. You can't even use those seats for anything, so I find it completely useless. I don't know why. I've been struggling all day, doing everything by hand, so it's better for you to enjoy. The only person who's not enjoying it is me. That's one side. I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, only with my left hand, so I guess you can figure that much out. Better? Here we are. We didn't come as far as I promised on the beginning of this video because the dashboard is still in. But I've used all of the batteries for this camera and almost all of the batteries for the head cam. So I think this is going to be it for the second episode for this video. I'm really happy with how far we've gone because interior wise we have dash to remove and then we are done, maybe carpet, ceiling as well, so this however you call it, and then we can start working on the engine and taking everything apart to see just how much has been damaged. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video so far. I know it is much more detailed than what I've expected it to be. I'm going to try to edit it so it looks a bit more entertaining without too many details, so it doesn't take as much of your time. Anyways, if you did enjoy it and would love to see more, please subscribe, like, and please comment down below whatever you think I should have done better or differently, or whatever comes to your mind while watching this video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check the list of the other creators down below, because if you like content like this, I have plenty more content creators, YouTubers that inspired me to start this journey of YouTube and car rebuilding. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.